In November 2001, a man had been working at a gas station for the past 2 years. Finally, he had saved enough money to buy his dream car. So that day, he completed his work early and left the store, and started walking toward the ATM to withdraw cash. Filled with joy, he arrived at the ATM, entered his PIN, and waited. To his surprise, the screen showed a balance of $0. Confused, he immediately called the bank, thinking it was just a technical glitch. But the bank lines were jammed. Calls were pouring in from people all across the city. In the mid-2000s, a secret marketplace thrived in the shadows of the internet, a place where stolen identities, fake passports, and hacking tools were traded like commodities. It wasn't small. We're talking about millions of dollars moving through the site. Banks were under siege, and regular consumers, their identities, their money, it was all up for grabs. The stakes had never been higher. For the FBI, this was the moment they had feared. Banks under siege, consumers defenseless, and trust in the entire financial system collapsing. To bring the criminals down, they needed something more. They needed a man on the inside. It was a fine afternoon, inside the headquarters of the FBI. Special Agent Keith Mularski sat down at his desk and logged in as Master Splyntr to the chat rooms of the dark corners of the internet, where he was known only as Master Splyntr. This was part of his routine, a daily descent into the underworld of illegal chat rooms, places where cybercriminals traded secrets, sold stolen data, and built their empires in silence. Normally, Keith was only there to watch, to observe, to study the enemy. But this time, it was different. Keith, in the alias of Master Splyntr, began trading for the dark market frequently, and with each step he got closer and closer to the company itself. His rank rising slowly until within just 2 years, he had become the bigger fish in the market. Secretly, he slipped into the role of administrator, and with that, the FBI now held a direct window into insider operations. Months passed. Keith pretended to ease into the work, while quietly collecting data, and the Bureau receiving it from the shadows. And then, at last, it was time. Time to begin the hunt. FBI agents coordinated with Europol, UK police, German cybercrime units, and several other agencies across the world to take down the dark market. Simultaneous raids in different countries, doors breaking, suspects dragged out, computers seized. The dark market was finally down. 60+ arrests worldwide, $70 million in fraud losses prevented. The fall of DarkMarket wasn't just the end of one marketplace. It was the beginning of a new era in cyber warfare.